profile of their squad, like I said, young, dynamic. You expect a really match despite the heat. And we're well prepared for what we're about to face. Of course, it's a match in the group where we are at home and we are expected to win. And we'll do everything in our power to be able to prepare and plan and exploit the details of our plan in the match to be able to get the 3 points.
And Augustine. Good afternoon, everyone seated here. We've really prepared concerning our game tomorrow. First, and been trying to put all things together and to play our style of game and make sure get the 3 points at the end of the day. Just want to assure the Silver fans that tomorrow we're gonna get a positive point and let's make everywhere and everybody to be happy. Yeah.
They are a very good side. You know, they're a big team in Tunisia. Like I said, it's going to be a very tough game. They've got good players up front. They've got Dawi, they've got Hebach, they've got the likes of Apsi coming from deep, Sakau, the number 8 coming in, Hebasi on the left-hand side, 2 left-footers that are really dangerous. And we are at home and we have to fight for the ascendancy of the match. We have to try to impose our style on the match. It's very important to understand the dynamics of the group as well, and they are a team that needs a win. They are a team that needs 3 points. So normally teams that come here to Benjamin Kappa, they have a more conservative approach, but we have to be prepared for a high press. We have to be prepared for a team that's coming for the 3 points. So also a young, dynamic team. I'm not talking about young as in 18, 19. I'm talking about young as in 22, 23-year-olds that have some experience, that are good talents in their own right. A very good question in relation to the second half performance, and it was probably 3 minutes where we conceded the 2 goals. And we've, of course, as coaches, if you look at the FC Bravos match, a flawless first half, 0 shots against coming into our box. We could have played with the centre back in the goals in the first half against Bravos, and within the first 3-4 minutes of the second half, we conceded a penalty. We look not only into these 2 matches, but also into our matches in the league. Where we've had similar patterns, and what could be the reason for that. Of course, as technicians, you go into all details to be able to find the reason and try to put mechanisms in place so that you can start the second half as you play the first half. And of course, that is the goal. That is what we want the players to execute, not only for 45 minutes, but for 90 minutes. And we've put all mechanisms in place to be able to have a balanced approach for 90 minutes. We know that we also need the 3 points, but we have to be very smart in relation to how we approach the game. It is a game, and it's a match at home that Simba always wants to win. But a match like this, dominating on the one hand, but knowing that they will leave their quick wingers perhaps in the rest attack to catch you on the counter attack, so you have to be aware of that. And it's not only wingers that will be cheating, or not only wingers that will be staying probably behind our fullbacks and allowing our fullbacks to attack. And these are the moments where we have to put our mechanisms of rest defense in place, but also try to finish every action off with a shot at goal. So it's very important how we approach this match, very aware of all their possibilities and how they are going to set up. But if we apply ourselves like we've been speaking about now for the consistently over 90 minutes, I don't think we'll have a problem. With the 0-0, was more balanced performance from our side. If you compare the other match, Al Ahly Tripoli, maybe they should have gotten a penalty in Libya. We took the match, we got a point away from home. This match, I think we, if not, should have won because we had the lead at halftime, minimum to get a point out of the game. So it's a match that we have to manage a bit better. And these CAF away matches, if you switch off for a few seconds, you concede a goal. If you play with 10 men while your players is injured, and you keep playing with 10 men, you can concede a goal. And that's what happened in 3 minutes, that we conceded the two goals. If you talk about an individual player, Jean-Charles Ahoua, not only him, but each and every player, we go into details in relation to their performances. Ahoua had a very good defensive performance against away from home against Constantine. Not so good in his attacking performance. A lot of balls too easily losing the ball. And of course, it was in relation to when you go through the game and you go through his corrections and you sit with him individually in the video to try to show him which areas he can improve. Sometimes it's positioning, sometimes it's body position in relation to receiving the ball. A lot of the times with the wet pitch, you allow the ball to run and the opponent was pressing aggressively. These are small details that you have to correct. Yes, it was an unfamiliar role that we put him in. You have to take it into consideration as well. And he sacrificed himself for the team. And that when he's asked to do a certain job tactically, he does the job. Yes, the performances and mistakes, when he was scoring, when he was performing well, it was the media that overhyped him. And now for a young player like this to carry Simba on his shoulders, please, it's asking too much. Let's allow the player to grow. Let's allow the player to make mistakes. Let's allow the player to improve. And he's a player with huge potential and a huge ability and still has not reached even 60-70% of his full potential. So it's our job to be able to get the best out of these type of young players. And we shouldn't forget that 15 new players coming into Simba Sports Club this season, a big club, and now asking them to perform week in, week out, away from home, at home, it's going to take ups and downs for young players. So, let's support him. It's our job. We will support him. We will support all our players, and we'll help all our players to improve. And that is the process we will do. And when a match at home comes like this, correcting the players beginning of the week and then building up. It's the performance phase of the week, and we expect them to perform no matter what the age when it comes to match day. And we put that demands on not only Ahoua, but each and every player of our squad.
Understand the style of play of the team and actually to keep pushing for the team to get a positive result at the end of the day. Thank you. Okay, here we can't deviate from our style of play. We have been really training so far so good to bring a positive outcome in tomorrow's game. And I think we have to take the fight to them and make sure we get the maximum point at the end of the game. And they are also a good team, a young team, an energetic team also. But we have to focus on our style of play and get the maximum 3 points at the end of the day.